All right, what is going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. And this week, we got the dirt jumper up here. We're working on the dirt jumper. Been a little while since I worked on the dirt jumper. Overall, it's been pretty solid bike. Haven't had too many issues with it since I replaced the rear brake and did new tubes and new tires. It's been pretty solid. One thing we're working on today, though, is it makes a ton of noise when you are cranking down the street and just trying to pedal it, really. Once you put some weight on it and you're trying to get some speed going, it makes so much noise it sounds like the thing is falling apart. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna tear apart here. I'm pretty sure it's coming from back here, around like the rear. It's a rear cog on this one. It's coming from right around here somewhere. So we're gonna take the rear wheel off, figure out what's going on, order the part we need, and then we'll get that fixed so we can actually do some riding again on this bike here. Because I live close to a skate. I live close to multiple skate parks actually now, so we need to fix this so I can go ride at a skate park again. So, before we get into today's video, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. That way you don't miss any of my great videos. If you already are subscribed, make sure that little bell icon is checked. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any awesome videos here, because this stuff is fun. We're working on a dirt jumper. So, let's get you guys right up here. We'll take this rear wheel off, and we'll get looking at it. So why do I think it's coming from the back? From right around this area? Well, going into this, I've changed out the chain, and I changed out the rear sprocket here. The only thing I haven't touched is the rear cog. That's why I think it's that. Why didn't I change it before when I changed everything else? I don't know. But that's why we're working on this. We're gonna take this apart. I think it's the cog. We'll double check the teeth count, see if it looks really bad. It might be really worn because this bike is like a 2009 model, and I've never touched that, and it's been ridden pretty hard by me. So we're gonna pull this apart. Let me grab some tools and get this all apart here. So I got the wheel off, and let's take a look, see what's going on here, see what tools I need. That's loose. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Does it tighten again? That could be our whole issue right there. That was not even tightened all the way. That's not good. Let's pull this off real quick. See how it looks like underneath here. I'm gonna change the sprocket either way. I'm gonna change this cog either way, whether it's that lock ring or not. It's never been done. It needs to get done. Let's see. It looks okay. Threads look fine. Let's see. Pull this off. It's definitely not the happiest little cog anymore. I mean, for all I know, that lock ring just came loose, and that screwed up. That was making tons of noise because it would move because the chain ring or the cog back here would just move, which yeah, it's gonna cause a bunch of noise. So yeah, this all looks fine. I'm checking the barrel of this, and I mean, it's dirty, but ultimately nothing's wrong. So yeah, for all I know, it was just that the lock ring was loose. We're gonna order a new cog. I wonder if I actually have one. So I took a look at my toolbox. I have a 16 and an 18 tooth for my single speed kit for the Superfly. I don't have a 13 though. So I tried to do some research. I couldn't find a 13 tooth except from China, and I'm not waiting 3 months for something from China to come in. So I'm gonna head to Black Rock Bicycles tomorrow probably, see what they can come up with, see if we can find something that'll work, or who knows. You know, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Worst case, I'll try and throw the 13 back on, or I'll try the 16. I don't really want to, but we'll figure something out and get this bike back going. But that's what I plan around. I'm gonna head to Black Rock Bicycles tomorrow, see what they can find, see if they can find me a 13 tooth. That way I can get a brand new one on here, and we'll go from there. I'll pick this up once I get the 13 tooth in and get back installing the bike here. All right, guys, we're back. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed this first video. Taking this bike apart, taking the whole rear wheel apart, trying to figure out what was making that really crunchy bad noise in the back. And I did find a 13 tooth cog for the back. Don't know why. Most people don't make a 13 tooth. It took me quite a while to find this on eBay after I filmed that last part. So we'll pull this out here. I did open it, just make sure it was a 13 tooth, had the right count for our freewheel. Oh my goodness, almost dropped it. So here you go, 13 tooth. This is from, I believe it was Origin 8. Made this. If you're a BMX guy or even mountain bike guy, they generally make some just kind of basic quality parts. So that's what we got, Origin 8. 13 tooth, same size that was on the rear wheel before. Let's reassemble it and let's ride the bike and hopefully it went away, because I really hope this was my issue and it's nothing else, because I spent a lot of time waiting on this one part. So I'll get over to the workbench here, we'll get this rear wheel back assembled, get it thrown on the bike, go for a little test ride, and we'll see if it's gone. So install putting this back together, pretty much the exact opposite if we took it apart. First thing you want to do once you take it off, make sure you go ahead clean up this area on your freewheel here, or your free hub body. Make sure it's nice and clean, no grease or anything hanging around on it. So that's all good. I did that in that first part of the video, got that all set. And then pretty much on mine, I had the two spacers behind. So as you can tell, those spacers, so there's kind of different size notches on these. You can kind of see them as you go around. So pretty much you'll see there's a big notch and then small pretty much the rest of the way around this spacer here. So you want to make sure that lines up with your free hub. That way you get your big notch where it's supposed to be, little notch where it's supposed to be, or the big notch, really it's just the big notch, just matters. Get the big notch where it's supposed to be, and that way everything lines up nice and good. All right, so we got the big notch, line it up with the big hole here, just like so. Get the spacers on, grab our new 13 tooth cog here, and this one does not have a big notch. Just curious if this one does. Nope, they don't. All right, cool. So no big notch on these, so you just go ahead, pop those suckers on there, just like so. And then we got our lock ring right here. If you want, you can throw a little bit of grease on there. I think I might have done that. Yeah, I did that already. There's grease on there. And we'll go ahead, tighten this thing on. Try not to strip anything. There we go. Get this nice and tight. Since I think this might have been part of a problem last time, because this was super loose. And then really you just need something with a kind of a claw attachment like so on it, just to be able to grab onto the little notches in this case. And we'll go ahead and do that. And it probably has a torque spec. Yeah, 30 foot-pounds. You know what I say? I said let's just go for it. It came off once, it's gonna want to come off again. So, oh. All right. That should be pretty dang solid. Oh. All right, got our new gear on there. Let's go ahead, pop our tensioner bit on there and our axle nut. All right, so got that all set here. Let's get over to the bike, get this wheel thrown back on, and we'll give it a test ride, see what we think. Cool. Go ahead, give it a quick little pedal here. Brake still works good. All sounds pretty good to me. So let's take it outside. See if it rides better. See if it makes still the really cranky bad noises that it used to make. That was the whole point of this. So let's get outside, let's take a ride and see what happens. I'd say it rides pretty good. Definitely a lot quieter than before. Still got a little bit of noise, but hey, it's a dirt jumper. I beat the heck out of it. It's fine. It rides a lot quieter. It doesn't sound like it's falling apart like it used to. And all it was is a little cog on the back. Chains that out, tension the chain again. It is set to go. So hopefully there's some skate park videos coming. It'll take us out to a couple skate parks. Like I said, there's like 3 or 4 right around where I am here. And they range from pretty mild to a little bit more extreme. Not quite as extreme as the Miraloma one that I first went to when I first moved here. But they kind of range from that low to like not too bad. So maybe we'll head over to one of those with the dirt jumper, go have a little bit of fun. I kind of miss it. Don't really get to ride much just because it's cold, and any other bike, it's really just going distance. You know, that's kind of what it is, or time. Dirt jumper, just throw it in the car and go and do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, and however long you want to do it. So it's great. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shows you sometimes a little problem with your bike, problem with making noise is just something really small. Small, inexpensive, easy to fix. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did learn something, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you enjoyed. If you got other tips for people who have similar problems to this, let us know down in the comments. Appreciate hearing from all you guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching today.